Balance your estrogen levels to save your thyroid. This is video number 1 in the 7 simple steps to save your thyroid video series. So in this video, I'm going to discuss estrogen and its effects on your thyroid and your overall health. I'm also going to discuss some common causes of excess estrogen. And more importantly, I'm going to give you some simple tips on how you can begin to bring your estrogen levels into balance and to save your thyroid. So excess estrogen levels are becoming an epidemic health problem. The vast majority of women today are dealing with major hormonal imbalances related to having too much estrogen in their bodies, and oftentimes not enough progesterone. This starts showing up later in life, especially during menopause when progesterone levels naturally drop. Excessive estrogen causes estrogen levels to remain high while progesterone drops quickly, which results in the emergence of menopausal symptoms. You also need to be aware that there are many different sources where estrogen enters your body. Synthetic estrogens in birth control, phytoestrogens in food, estrogenic environmental toxins, xenoestrogens in plastic, and the list goes on. And if you're male and you think this doesn't apply to you, well, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but you're wrong. Men do naturally have estrogen in their bodies and do accumulate estrogen much the same way as women. It's becoming an increasingly common problem for men's health too. Estrogen's role in hypothyroidism has been well documented. It directly affects the thyroid gland by inhibiting its ability to secrete thyroid hormone. And if your thyroid can't secrete its hormones, then they can start to build up within the gland. In the end, your body doesn't get the thyroid hormone it needs, and you quickly become hypothyroid. This is also why estrogen plays a major role in both Hashimoto's thyroiditis and goiters. So if you're dealing with either one of these issues, then it's imperative that you work on regulating your estrogen levels in order to truly heal your thyroid. So here's a few simple steps to begin to balance your estrogen levels. For starters, one of the best ways is to just avoid them. And while you can't avoid the estrogen that your body naturally produces, you can do your part to avoid the other ones that you're absorbing through outside sources. So for starters, choose a safer, for your health, form of birth control. Be careful, educate yourself, because even non-hormonal birth control methods can still affect your hormones. An intrauterine device, an IUD, for example, has been shown to decrease progesterone production, which effectively leads to excessive estrogen. Remove estrogen-promoting foods from your diet, most notably soy and soy products. Remove or limit estrogenic environmental chemicals such as herbicides, fungicides, and pesticides by eating organic foods when possible. Eat foods that support your liver. A healthy liver is essential to saving your thyroid and balancing your estrogen because it helps remove excess toxins, including excess estrogen, from your body. Foods such as leafy greens, cruciferous vegetables, healthy fats, and herbs like cilantro, turmeric, and milk thistle help to directly support your liver. Drink green tea. It contains helpful antioxidants that can help combat oxidative stress. Whenever possible, choose foods labeled USDA organic, free of antibiotics and hormones that could further contribute to hormone imbalance. Drink filtered water. Your tap water is full of chemicals. At least 316 chemicals, in fact, including xenoestrogens, are in tap waters across the United States. The WHO says that even purified water isn't always pure, including distilled and reverse osmosis water, which have their beneficial minerals stripped out. Same story with bottled water. There are published stories exposing how many multiple endocrine disrupting chemicals have been found in just a single bottle of bottled water. The best way to stay hydrated is to buy a high quality water filter that removes the harmful contaminants found in tap water without stripping out all the minerals. And the good news is that you can find these fairly inexpensively for your water faucet or for your countertop, and they're very easy to use. You also want to remove or limit your exposure to xenoestrogens in plastics by using non-toxic alternatives like glass whenever you possibly can. Avoid heating anything in plastic that will come into contact with your body, especially your food. Make a conscious effort to make time for relaxation. Stress triggers cortisol and adrenaline, which can throw your hormonal balance off if left unchecked. So making a decision to practice relaxation techniques can go a long way towards keeping stress hormones in check. Of course, limiting outside sources of estrogen is great, but what about the excess estrogen that's already in your body? Unfortunately, that is a very in-depth topic that entire books could easily be written about, so while I can't get into every aspect of that, I can give you a neat trick. So, while some foods promote estrogen, there are other foods that actually help reduce estrogen in your body. And one of those foods is carrots. Carrots, when they're eaten raw, will act like charcoal within the intestines and absorb estrogen within your digestive tract. This prevents your body from reabsorbing it. So I'll finish the video with a great recipe that you can make daily to help lower estrogen and stress hormones while increasing your thyroid and progesterone to improve your overall hormone health. And I'll also leave a link to it below. In video number 2 of this series, we're going to talk about managing your stress hormones to help save your thyroid. So I look forward to seeing you there. Bye.